Good evening, everyone. I'm Allison with Green Goddess Plants and Seeds, and welcome to another garden chat. It's a very hot and steamy evening here. We had another hot day, and the humidity is just going crazy. I don't know if we're going to get any rain today or not, or tonight, but it's like walking into a steam bath out here. It's just very sultry and steamy. So today we did our first picking of beans. I did a fairly decent sized bucket of both the purple and the yellow beans. The yellow beans, we've got two different types of yellow beans. One is called custard, and the other one is called pencil pod black wax. So this row here is the custard, and they are loaded. They are absolutely loaded. They are very prolific. The purple ones are just the ordinary, the royal burgundies. And then the green ones in this row here, this outside row, those are the tender greens. They weren't as productive, or so far they're not as productive as the purple and the custard beans are, but I'm sure they'll come along. I've also got some of the red swan beans planted out here, so they'll soon be ready for picking. And then this last row is actually it's another yellow, and this is the pencil pod black wax. So we've got lots and lots of beans to pick. They're just coming into production, so we're going to be picking beans like crazy over the next couple of weeks. There's cabbage that I'm hoping to maybe in 2 weeks be able to start picking the cabbage. The variety called Tiara is ready. It's an early cabbage. It's suitable for fresh eating, as opposed to like a storage cabbage like the Brunswick, which I do have some Brunswick cabbage planted, but it'll be a few weeks yet before that even looks like it might even before it'll start setting heads. But yeah, it's been hot again, hot. And the forecast for the week coming up is also hot. We didn't pick any zucchinis today, which I'm sure we'll probably regret tomorrow. I'm sure there's going to be some big ones out here. But we'll have to wait and see. We are just swamped with zucchini. I know we've sort of been contemplating maybe starting to pull or cull some of the plants out, because they are just super productive and we just can't keep up. Yeah. So we've got beets. We started to thin the beets we planted mainly for our own use and our own purposes, so we started thinning those. The peas, again, are for our own use. We didn't plant enough for the market, but they're ready to be picked. And they're nice sweet pea. Tomatoes are coming. I did pick some Centennial Rockets today that were ripe. Still waiting on everything else to come into production. You know, I was telling Glenn that, you know what, it'll probably happen overnight, that one day they'll be green and then overnight they'll be ripe. And then we'll be scrambling, but oh well. What do you do? But otherwise, everything is still looking good. My zinnias that I planted out here are just gorgeous. Look at that. That is just a thing of beauty. I know Glenn thought I was kind of crazy for wanting to plant flowers in with everything else, but you know what? These are just gorgeous. Look at the color on that one. That's beautiful. Oh. So yeah, it's kind of a quiet evening out here. There's a little bit of smoke in the air this morning when we got up, but can't smell it now, but it did get very hot. And like I said, it's very muggy out here. So yeah, lots to do still, even though there's not a lot of new happening. There's still lots to pick and lots to do. Glenn has started pulling the honey frames from his honeybees, and so he'll probably start extracting the honey sometime this coming week so that we have fresh honey for the market. on Friday and Saturday next weekend. So that'll be nice to have fresh honey. And other than that, like I said, the beans are coming in production. Hopefully soon the tomatoes. Hopefully soon cabbage. The whole market garden thing for us this year was an experiment. This is the first time that we've tried to do a market garden. We kind of just wanted to test the waters a bit, you know, kind of dip our toe in it, just to see what it's like, what we can do. So far it's been pretty good. It's been a lot of work, but then, you know, we didn't expect anything less than a lot of work. But in terms of sales and selling stuff, it's been crazy. Like, it's just beyond our expectations. So, which is good, so that when we sit down to plan for next year, we kind of have a better idea of what we're going to be doing and where to plant stuff and how to plant stuff. So it's been a learning curve, which is good, and that's what you got to continue doing in life. And I would so much rather be out here working in the garden than at any indoor job. Doesn't matter what it is, I'd much rather be out here enjoying the seasons, the seasons and the sunsets and the garden itself. So anyhow, so we'll probably be talking to you again real soon, probably either from the farm here. I'm not going back to Saskatoon now till Wednesday. So there'll probably be stuff to update on the city garden. So we'll definitely do one when I get back to the city. But until then, though, I hope you have a great week coming up and a great Sunday afternoon. So until next time, take care.